Hello students, it is February the 2nd, and some of you who have been home since we first went online for COVID have some assignments that you haven't turned in, so I wanted to make some supplemental videos that explain those assignments. So the first thing you are going to do is you will need to go into Google Classroom, and I have to minimize my screen so you can see everything that I can see. I'm using Screen-O-Matic to make this video, and I think you should be able to see everything that I can see right now. Okay, the first thing you need to do obviously is go into Google Classroom and pick your class time. You'll click on classwork, and you will scroll down to the unit color. Now, once you scroll to the bottom, you may see something that says view more. You'll have to click that because the last assignments are more towards the bottom, and you'll have to click view more, but you'll be able to see Impressionism and Post-Impressionism lecture. Now, if you're one of the students who has been home since we dismissed for virtual due to COVID, we were looking at Impressionism and Post-Impressionist artists, and we were looking at slides of different artists, okay, and we were talking about their artwork. And I had given everyone a study guide, which you will find in this next. This is the material. Anywhere you see the orange circle with the clipboard icon, that means it's an assignment. This icon means it's material. So if you click on the study guide, you have to scroll down to see it. The study guide that I handed out in class looked like this, so it was a copy. If you have a printer, you can print this out at home. If you don't have a printer, you can use a Google Doc, and for the 7 images that are in this study guide, you can just number them 1 through 7 and then write 5 facts about each image. So you'll write the title of the artwork, the name of the artist, and the culture. Is it Impressionist or is it Post-Impressionist? And then 3 additional facts about the artwork. So what you can do, I also have the actual PowerPoint, and it's in color. It's a color version. Okay, you can print that off as well. Just click the print button if you have a printer at home. Now, if we go back into the lecture, you have to click the PowerPoint, okay? And you have to click Open with Google Slides, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to see my notes for each image. And it takes a minute to load. So what you need to do is read every single note for each image, okay? So over on the left, you're going to see some small slide images, and if you click on them, that's what's going to pop up in the bigger frame, okay? So the first artist is Edward Manet, and if you scroll down underneath this image and hover over that bar, you'll see the hand icon. You can raise it, and it will make the image in the screenshot smaller, but you get to read all of my notes. So these were all of the lecture notes that I used when I went through this presentation. So let's just scroll through. We'll look at a few images. There's a self-portrait of Manet. Here's the Dead Toreador, one of his paintings. This is the barge when he starts to work in more of an Impressionist style. And then this is one of the images that is in the study guide that you have to write 5 facts about. So If it says test slide in red, then you know that's a trigger. That's one of the images I have to write 5 facts about. So one of the facts is the title of the artist, which is Manet. The title of the artwork, Bar at the Folies Bergère, and it is an Impressionist piece, okay? And you could also mention that the subject matter is of a barmaid. That's a fact. There's a mirror behind her. You can see the reflection of the people in the establishment. In that reflection, there's a reflection of an acrobat's feet. There was actually an acrobatic display occurring in the balcony. If you read the notes, you'll learn all kinds of things about this image. So, and then if you scroll further down, you'll see, we'll talk about Edgar Degas, Claude Monet. We'll look at his images. Mary Cassatt, she was an American artist who moved to Paris, France. George Seurat. And then we move into the post-impressionist artists. Okay, so if there's a possible test slide that you see here from one of these artists, you're going to write post-impressionist for their culture. So Paul Cézanne, and then voila, the card players. There it is, test slide. That's one of the images that will be in your study guide that you will need to write 5 facts about. Okay, so you can print out a copy of the study guide, handwrite the facts, take pictures of them, send those images to me. I can grade it that way. Or again, you can write out your 5 facts in a Google Doc and upload it for grading in Google Classroom. Either way is fine. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. I will be happy to further assist you. Thank you.